Pizza and slippers. Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone watching. I'm your host, the Report of the Week. You know, sometimes I try to at least get a broad image of of what I want to do in terms of videos, kind of the day or at least the night beforehand. Like the last video that I did, the McDonald's pizza one, I was at least planning, maybe about 24 hours prior. I want to do like a pizza review. I want to do, a video of something pizza related. And it was about 24 hours ago, maybe not even that far back. Maybe it was more around 15 hours ago. I was sitting there and I was thinking, well, what do I want to do today? Of course, there's a variety of things out there I can review, a variety of things I can try out, can check out. Sonic has some pretzel twists out. Papa John's has the infamous double-layer pepperoni pizza out. Let's not even get started on the heart-shaped pizza from Pizza Hut that they brought back. But I thought, I kind of want to talk about slippers today. There's these new releases. There's new items out. They'll be out for a bit, and I can review those, when the time comes, when it feels right to do so. But last night, and then when I woke up today, that really kind of solidified it. I knew that this is going to happen. I wanted to talk about slippers. So I have a pair of slippers here, and I also have a pizza. Now this pizza is just a standard pepperoni pizza from Pizza Hut. I will even show it to you for proof, so I'm not lying to you. You can see it's just a regular pepperoni pizza. I don't think there's too much special about it. It's a pan pizza, pepperoni, a little bit of Hut favorite seasoning on the crust, and I got some extra marinara sauce there. But otherwise, it's not a new release or anything. It's just a pizza, just really my lunch. It's because I wanted to talk about slippers today. You might say, well, I understand your passion, your desire, your motivation to talk about slippers, but, if I'm to think about slippers, I might be a little laconic. I might not have a lot to say about slippers, Look at these. They're slippers. There goes a helicopter. Maybe that guy in the helicopter is wearing slippers. Who's to say? There goes a helicopter anyway. We'll wait for him to pass over. There might be a helicopter full of slippers. We just don't know. They've got to come from somewhere. Where exactly does pizza and slippers come from? Well, we have pizza here. We have slippers here. So we have pizza and slippers. Sometimes I'll look at slippers and I'll think about them, and a realization will also occur to me. Slippers I think they could be a very multifaceted tool. A lot of people, myself included most of the time, we just imagine and assume that slippers themselves are to only be worn on the feet, and are only to, keep your feet warm. And maybe if you're stepping outside a little bit, you could wear them and, again, easier than putting on shoes, whatever. But slippers can be very multifaceted. I mean, there's more to it than meets the eye. You really just need to kind of look and think and maybe even improvise a little bit. I mean, for instance, let's look at this, right? Your feet can slide in, so can your hands. Now you got yourself some hand warmers. Don't have gloves? No problem. You've got mitts. You know, if you see some insect that's flying around that you don't necessarily want, that's kind of violating your personal space, you swat that sucker away. I mean, if you really want to be creative, and you might get a few weird looks for it, you know, you could kind of use a slipper as a serving dish for little hors d'oeuvres, you know. For instance, I mean, look at this. It's like it's a little cave, kind of. Could lay it down as so. Maybe just fill it with little, you know, mini hot dogs, and you killed two birds with one stone. You have a place to store, you know, store food, and a little place to kind of have that added decor as well, as they say. Slippers can be incredible multifaceted tools. While admittedly I do usually just wear them for putting them on my feet and for keeping my feet warm, the possibilities are truly endless when it comes down to slippers. Endless. I imagine, you know, I'm looking behind the camera right now. There's a little pool. You know, you could tie the slippers together, and maybe with a little elbow grease you could make a slipper raft. As I said, the possibilities are endless. When we heard that helicopter kind of going overhead, I mean, this is mere conjecture and this is a mere assumption, but at this point in time I have nothing to really prove against it. I have no concrete evidence otherwise. You know, that could have been a rare prototype helicopter that was powered by slippers. Maybe they found a way to utilize the slippers, and maybe it's materials or the strength within the slippers, and they had a slipper-powered helicopter, and this was just its inaugural flight, and they were testing it out. That could have been an experimental aircraft. It probably wasn't, but what do I know? Maybe once I finish this video I could check the news headlines, and there it was. The possibilities, though, are truly endless when it comes down to slippers. You combine slippers and pizza. Oh, I guess you get this. Slippers and pizza. That's what's been on my mind. I just wanted to kind of get down, share a few thoughts, and talk about slippers, and have some pizza while I'm doing that. So thank you all for watching. I'm your host, the Report of the Week, and coming up after this will probably be a more standard food-related video, though who knows. As I said, I had originally intended to do a food review, but then the thought of slippers just got into my mind, and I just couldn't get it out, so I wanted to talk about slippers today instead. Thank you for watching, take care, and I will see you later.